What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans just defeated the Miami Dolphins 20-12. They moved to 9-5 on the year. And once we find out what the hell happens today between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts, the Houston Texans could potentially be back-to-back AFC South champions. But I want to say this. This was one of the biggest wins of the season for the Houston Texans. The Miami Dolphins, they were winners of 4 out of their last 5. They are trying to get themselves in that wild card spot. I think the Texans just crushed their dreams. You went up against a very good offense, and you shut down Tua Tagovailoa. You shut down Tyreek Hill. Another reason why this is a big win, because the Houston Texans are in the roughest part of their schedule. The Miami Dolphins, Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens, 3 games, 10 days, and you started off this rough stretch with a win. And you saw your defense dominate today. We're going to talk about this victory, this much-needed victory after the bye week. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ruben Calavillo, and this is the 713 Houston Sportcast, where I drop daily Houston Texans content. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. This episode is brought to you and powered by BetUS. They're giving you a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. On your second and third, it's a 125% bonus. Promo code YouTube150 gets it done. First, let's talk about it. Derek Stingley is one of the best, if not the best, cornerback in the NFL. He had 2 interceptions today while guarding Tyreek Hill. The second interception won the game for the Houston Texans. Tyreek Hill tries to hit him with a double move. Derek Stingley stays stride for stride, picks it off, rips it away from Hill. Game over. Derek Stingley is going to deserve the bag. The Houston Texans need to already work on extending him, making him a long-term Houston Texan. But man, having an elite cornerback, guys, it's fun to watch. When you see the best player for the Miami Dolphins offense just shut down. I mean, at one point, Tyreek Hill had no catches. The conversations we've had around Derek Stingley have never been around talent. It's whether or not he can stay healthy. And he has done it this season. He's having himself an all-pro year, a Pro Bowl year. Derek Stingley is the best cornerback in football, ladies and gentlemen. Let me correct myself from what I said earlier. He is the best cornerback in the NFL. Kalen Bullock, another interception today. He is just a ball hawk, ladies and gentlemen. He is only going to get better. He was flying all over the field today. He needs a spot in that defensive rookie of the year conversation. Kamari Lassiter, an open field tackling demon. And you see how hype he gets. He starts smacking himself in the head. This defense is elite. This defense has swagger. Welcome back, Christian Harris. And it looked like he didn't miss a step, to be honest with you. Danielle Hunter, sack and a half. Will Anderson Jr., sack, forced fumble. This defensive line is one of the best units in the NFL. The Houston Texans, they might have the best edge duo in this league also. Both Will Anderson Jr. and Danielle Hunter have double-digit sacks. This is without Jalen Petrie. This is without Azeez Al-Shaair. D'Amico Ryans is really a defensive genius, guys. He shuts down elite quarterbacks. Harley said it on Bleacher Report. This defense can win you a playoff game. This is a Super Bowl caliber defense, and it's hard not to agree. Because I don't think at one point this season, this Houston Texans defense has played 100% healthy. And it's sad that you won't see that because you lost Jalen Petrie for the rest of the year. But this unit shut down the Miami Dolphins offense. They made Tua Tagovailoa look silly out there. 3 interceptions? From coming back from injury, since coming back from injury, Tua wasn't turning the ball over. I think it was 15 touchdowns to 1 INT. Add 3 INTs to that count, buddy. Shout out to this Houston Texans defense. They are elite. They are only going to get better. And as far as talent-wise, skill position-wise, you're not going up against a Tyreek Hill for the rest of the season. You're not going up against a Devon A-Chain for the rest of the season. The speed he has. I cannot wait for Kansas City. I cannot wait for Baltimore. Knowing that this Houston Texans defense, week in, week out, is going to step up. But now let's have the conversation about the Houston Texan offense. Now, this Houston Texan offense, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you, was lackluster. However, I think they did enough. 20 to 24 points is what I think this offense needs to give you every single game to feel like you could walk out with the dub, because you know the defense is elite. The Texans, once again, had a new offensive line where Titus Howard was your left guard and a rookie Blake Fisher got the start at tackle. Let me know your thoughts on this new offensive line below. I definitely think they had their moments. And I definitely think they had their moments of, this is the first time this unit is playing together and you have a rookie as a right tackle. Pass protection-wise, I think it might have been the best we've seen all season. As far as creating lanes for Joe Mixon, we weren't successful. 12 attempts, 23 yards, 1.9 yards on the ground. Nico Collins, 4 catches, 17 yards, 2 tutties. Your leading receiver was Joe Mixon, 5 receptions, 33 yards. Tank Dell, 2 catches, 26 yards. CJ Stroud was 18 of 26, 131, 2 tutties. None of these numbers jump off the page. This is just enough to get you a football win. And going forward, this is all I ask for the offense. They didn't turn the ball over, which was fantastic. But I think they have room for growth. Get more comfortable with Titus Howard at left guard and Blake Fisher at right tackle. Because like I said, as far as pass protection, it was the best you've seen all season. I think the offense could get better. But once again, Bobby Slowick, it's hard to understand his game plan. Right? On 3rd and 1, you go for a halfback wheel route instead of running Joe Mixon up the middle. Incomplete. You had to punt the ball away. Now, I would have liked that the Houston Texans would have went for it right there, but they went for it a couple of plays later. It would have been John Mechie touchdown, wide open, drops it. That would have added 70 yards to CJ Stroud's total. We get a Houston Texans fake punt. Dare Agumbawale, 35 yards, puts it into the red zone. Texans immediately score right after. CJ to Nico. Commend D'Amico Ryans for going forward in that moment. Just a ballsy play by him, right? Tapping into his inner Dan Campbell. I want more of this from D'Amico Ryans. This builds trust. I want to see a 4th down conversion with this Houston Texan offense, though. I do like the fake punt, but I would just love to see this team, you know, with the confidence of their head coach going for it on a 4th and 3. I mean, you saw the Miami Dolphins offense go for it on 4th and 4. Other than that, guys, from the offense, what more can we say? You got 20 points from them, and they were set up both times. Great by the plays of others. A Kalen Bullock interception, almost takes it to the crib, puts it into the red zone. A fake punt, Dare takes it to the red zone, touchdown. What more can I ask? The Houston Texans, they advanced to 9-5 on the season. And in the next couple of hours, we get to find out whether or not this team is going to be back-to-back AFC South champions. Go Denver Broncos. Can't believe I'm saying that. But ladies and gentlemen, drop me your thoughts in the comments down below on the victory. Once again, the Houston Texans win 20-12, and they start this rough stretch in a positive way with a W. Don't forget, this episode is brought to you and powered by BetUS. Do me all a favor, guys. Have a very blessed day.